Okay, picture this. Everyone wakes up tomorrow a gazillionaire, like Oprah-level rich. Welcome to ULM Imagine series. No more billionaires, just billionaire heirs. Sounds fun, right? But wait, there's more. What happens to everything else? Suddenly that vintage Chanel bag you've been eyeing, everyone and their dog wants it, your dream car? It's the hot new ride for literally everyone. Remember those limited edition sneakers? Yeah, not so limited anymore. Think about it. If everyone has the same buying power, prices would go bonkers. Your morning coffee might cost $500. That's called inflation, people. And it's not as glamorous as it sounds. This is just the tip of the iceberg, my friends. We're talking economic earthquake, social tsunami, the whole shebang. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Remember the great toilet paper crisis of 2020? Multiply that by 1,000,000. With everyone equally rich, the first thing on everyone's mind is shopping. Remember those Black Friday sales? Yeah, every day would be like that, except way more intense. Imagine hordes of people flush with cash, all vying for the same stuff. Chaos, utter chaos. But here's the kicker. Who's going to make all this stuff if everyone's too busy spending their newfound riches? We might end up with a bunch of diamond-encrusted iPhones, but no one to fix them. And don't even get me started on housing. Forget about finding a decent apartment in New York City. You'll be lucky to snag a parking spot. See, economics is all about supply and demand. And right now, the demand for everything is sky high, but the supply, not so much. Let's talk about the little people, the ones who actually make the stuff we all crave. Suddenly, flipping burgers for minimum wage doesn't seem so appealing when you're rolling in dough, right? Who's going to be the teacher, the doctor, the garbage collector? A very important job, by the way, when everyone's a self-made millionaire? We can't all be influencers and investors, people. This is where things get tricky. We need people to do the essential jobs, the ones that keep society running. But without the motivation of money, what's the incentive? Do we all just agree to do our part out of the goodness of our hearts? Yeah, right. This is the fundamental flaw in our everyone gets rich scheme. We're wired to strive, to compete, to want more. Take away those motivators, and what are we left with? A whole lot of bored billionaires and a serious shortage of pizza delivery guys. Bye-bye, boss. Hello, social utopia? Okay, let's get real for a sec. The current wealth gap? Not cute. But what if everyone being equally rich magically solved all our social problems? Imagine a world without poverty, homelessness, or student loan debt. Sounds pretty utopian, right? No more fighting over resources, no more envy or resentment. Just pure, blissful equality. We could finally focus on things that really matter, like world peace or finding the perfect avocado. But let's be honest, we're humans, not robots. We're messy, complicated creatures driven by ego and ambition. Even in a world of equal wealth, we'd probably find new things to bicker about. Who gets the last slice of pizza? Who has the better parking spot? The struggle is real, my friends. Culture shock. The Joneses are just like us now. Culture shock. Remember keeping up with the Joneses? Well, in this new world, everyone's a Jones. The whole point of luxury is that it's exclusive, right? But what happens when everyone can afford a private jet? Does it even feel luxurious anymore? This is where things get really interesting. Our entire culture is built around aspiration and status symbols. But if everyone's on the same level, what do we aspire to? What does success even look like? Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it forces us to redefine our values, to focus on experiences and personal growth instead of material possessions. Or maybe we just end up inventing new, even more ridiculous status symbols. Like, who can afford the most exotic pet? A pygmy hippopotamus? Now that's what I call living. The reality check. Okay, maybe not rich, the reality check. So we've established that everyone being equally rich might not be the utopia we imagined. The economy would freak out, resources would be stretched thin, and we'd all be fighting over the last designer handbag. But here's the thing. This thought experiment highlights the importance of balance. We need a system that rewards hard work and innovation, but also provides basic necessities for everyone. The key is finding that sweet spot between unbridled capitalism and a bland, homogeneous society. Maybe it's about investing in education and healthcare, closing the wage gap, and creating opportunities for everyone to succeed. Or maybe we just need to accept that life is inherently unfair and focus on making the best of what we have. Either way, at least we can all agree that a world with unlimited pizza wouldn't be so bad, right?